Okay, so this is an alert video for anybody in the UK who is involved at all in cryptos. But hold on, it's not just for people in the UK. This affects everyone. So please stick around for this. And if you know anybody who's involved in the crypto space, especially if they are in the UK, please share this video with them. Anyway, so let's talk about it. This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel. I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. I'm not a financial advisor, so do not construe anything that I mentioned in any of my videos as financial advice. Always do your own research before doing anything with your money. Yeah, and today, this is just a public service announcement, an alert video, a courtesy alert video for anybody who's involved in the crypto space, particularly if you are in the UK. Now, the two acronyms that are relevant to this video are HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, which is the British version of the IRS, and CARF. That's the Crypto Assets Reporting Framework. Up until now in the UK, it was largely up to you to report any kind of crypto transactions you did. It's basically on the honor system, right? They expected you to report your crypto transaction. And then if the HMRC saw discrepancies in the amount of money you're making and how much money you're reporting, they would be flagged and they would ask you to prove stuff. And it was very manual, right? But that all changes in January of 26. Starting in January, the HMRC is going to have a direct link to all of your crypto exchanges. So they will know exactly how much money you're making and losing in cryptos. And what they're going to do is they're going to import it into your tax return for you. Now, that includes any kind of cryptos that you do in a decentralized program or platform, right? Because it's all about the off-ramps. Everyone needs exchanges in order to off-ramp their cryptos and turn it into, expendable currency, like a fiat currency. So what they're doing is they're targeting the off-ramps. They're targeting your exchanges. So they're going to have a direct link to your crypto exchanges. Now listen, this effort is not about avoiding scams or protecting you. It's not about, consumer protection. This is about them getting their piece of your pie. If you're making any money in any capacity, they want their take. And the UK, the HMRC, is now going to make it virtually impossible for you to get away with it. I mean, listen, you shouldn't be trying to get away with anything anyway, right? I'm a big proponent of rendering unto Caesar's what is Caesar's. We are responsible for reporting. I'm not here to tell you to avoid paying taxes. I'm just alerting you so that you're prepared, so that in case you were lackadaisical in the past about reporting your cryptos, you're not going to be able to be lackadaisical come January of 2026. So when I said that this affects everyone around the world, this is what I mean. The UK is, they might be the first one to do that, but they're not the last. Other countries around the world are going to be doing the exact same thing. Cryptos were really kind of a godsend, a windfall for freedom-loving people who want to extract themselves from the corrupt traditional financial system. That's the allure of cryptos for freedom-loving people. Because governments, they want you using their currency. Because why? It's all about control. They want to control you. And when governments look at their citizens who have the temerity to seek alternative forms of transacting business, they cannot abide that. They want a piece of anything that you make. They want your crumbs. Now, this crypto space is still kind of young still, right? And governments have been slow to catch up to what cryptos are all about. But they're getting wise to the idea that this crypto phenomenon is getting out of hand, as far as they're concerned. They have to make sure that they stick their nose into every aspect of your life. So pretty soon here, it's not going to be enough for the government to trust you to report your crypto transactions, honestly and fairly. They don't trust you. So governments around the world are going to be doing the exact same thing that the HMRC is doing. And as clever as you think you might be, listen, it's all about the off-ramps, right? It's all about turning your crypto profits into usable spending money. And that's what off-ramp, so all they need to do is focus on your exchanges. They don't really need to get a handle on your decentralized programs that you do, because they'll just sit around and wait for you to, pour your money into your exchange, and then they got you. And now remember, I'm not a tax advisor, especially in the UK, but I want to make sure you're aware of this. It kicks in again in January of 2026. So please share this video with your friends. Please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Ed Anderson, live from Minnesota, signing out.
Copy that.